Hey, Happy New Year! While everyone else is celebrating 2025, I'm still stuck in 2024 with my videos. To be specific, I'm still stuck in summer of 2024, which brings us back to 7/15/2024 on a hot and humid day that would seem like a relief from the frigid single-digit temps that greeted me the first day of the spring 2025 semester. Yeah, when I recorded this, it was frigid. Felt like 8 degrees, and I had to bust out my Helly Hessen super warm work gear jacket. This is a jacket that Canadian truckers wear when they drive on the ice roads. This is just a jacket I needed to have on to stay warm for today as I filmed all these little scenes walking down the very steep stairway that leads to my dorm. With a campus caked in snow right now, it's a far cry to the hot and humid, sweaty and disgusting weather of July 15th, 2024. On this day, I was figuring out where I want my MTV, because I got the microwave oven right here. This video starts off with some exploration of Metro North's Dockyard, which sits alongside Metro North's Danbury branch, and ends at the Science Road crossing. Alas, all I found on this hot and humid day was some MOW equipment stored in the yard, which I shot standing on a guardrail to shoot over the very tall fence that lines the yard and the Danbury branch. Knowing that I had a train coming relatively soon, I went up to the top of the Sono Collection Mall parking garage, which parallels the Danbury branch and Dockyard, along with providing views of the aging, hulking turd relic of the South Norwalk Railroad River Bridge. It was clearly visible today, but that's not always the case thanks to the heavy levels of fog rolling in off the Long Island Sound. As proof with these photos shot on January 3rd, 2023. It's also interesting to see how much the trees have grown in contrast with this video from July 15th, 2024. Here, train 1868 is shrouded by trees as it begins its trek on the Danbury branch from the South Norwalk train station, passing by as seen from the very top of the Sono Collection Mall parking garage. A sneaky set of M8s from South Norwalk headed to New Haven, illuminated by the evening golden light, passes over the South Norwalk Railroad River Bridge in the background, as 1868 begins to blow the horn for the Science Road crossing at the end of Dockyard. This being the first crossing that trains encounter as they begin their trip towards Danbury, going up the Danbury branch. As a note, MTA 210 led train 1868, which isn't significant on its own because it's boring, pathetic, and lame, but
later that night,
its sequentially numbered, far better dressed sister was set to lead 1882 for the round trip to Danbury and back, returning on 1897. Here, the New York Central Heritage Unit 211 arrives at the Merritt 7 station with a nice engineer at the helm. After the train came to a complete stop, I ran to the end of the parking lot fencing to get one more shot of New York Central 211 charging out of the Merritt 7 station. This is a great shot during the day, but sucks at night. Oh well, you live and you learn. While waiting for the New York Central Heritage Unit to make a turn in Burn Run in Danbury, I kept tabs on the Sono Switch Tower Museum camera to see if P&W CT2 would make a trek up the Danbury branch that night. But for whatever reason, he never ran. He never ran so far away. I wasn't too bummed, as I still had one more visit of the New York Central 211 planned with train 1897 from Danbury to South Norwalk. At the north end of the Merritt 7 station platform, train 1897 is seen arriving with a blast from the cab car horn to announce its presence. Flipping around the camera, you can see the shadow of my big stupid head projected on the shoreliner cars of train 1897 as it departs the Merritt 7 station. The warehouse across the street echoes the sound nicely as New York Central Heritage Unit 211 shoves the 7-car train towards the South Norwalk station. The Merritt 7 station became a favorite spot of mine for nighttime adventures as I figured out new shots and different unique angles there. Case in point was this shot of 1897 again the next night of July 16th, 2024. With the marker lights still on the cab car, train 1897 comes to a stop at the Merritt 7 station. Then the train departs with a few toots of the squealy-sounding horn of MTA cab car 6308. Boring blue stripe P32 ACDM 223 shoves the train past as it heads to a stop at the South Norwalk train station. Now, I didn't go out this night in pursuit of a boring blue stripe P32 pushing a train. No, the main reason for my return to Merritt 7 was to pass by next, in short order. I am of course talking about the Providence and Worcester loaded stone train to Danbury CT2, which exercises trackage rights over Amtrak and Metro North. This train operates in a shroud of darkness because the freights come out at night. The freights come out at night. The freights come out at night. The freights come out at night.
What the hell is even that?
With my terrible singing aside and my viewers' eardrums bleeding profusely.
Alrighty then.
Now, let's get back on track with continuing this video. Pun very much intended. Although my ADHD keeps derailing my train of thought with so many distractions.
Well, we're waiting. Get on with it.
Yes, get on with it!
Let's get back to watching some actual trains with Providence and Worcester Loaded Stone Train CT2. Providence and Worcester CT2 runs Monday through Wednesday up the Danbury branch under the ownership of the Genesee and Wyoming blob of orange and yellow.
That's disgusting.
With a friendly crew, P&W CT2 screams towards Danbury, led by an ex-NYSNW orange puke paint B40 and a correctly painted ex-LMX B39 trailing. Changing camera angles, another orange puke paint B39 brings up the rear of CT2 as it disappears into the darkness towards Danbury. Thanks for watching this shorter video from what I normally post to this channel, and stay tuned for more videos to be posted very soon.